Alright, this time we got a new run with export focus only. Export focus can lead to quite a high score. Let's see what we roll. Okay, the Victoria are not here. Yeah, also the lack of money from missions, right, can be a bit detrimental with that combination, especially if you don't even have... Okay, this is social capital. That seems quite nice. And experimental tech again, allowing us to build some free relays. Now, the interesting part is that we get like all of these projects as well as economic zones and culture hubs, but also Elysium. Like this science, the late game science techs are amazing here, right? Elysium, post scarcity, although they're both of them together, we just want one of them, right? Replicating nanites, sleep replacement, manufactured luxury to even help. Maybe post scarcity would be better to do than Elysium. But you know, this does generate more culture as well, right? Then there's culture, but you know, it doesn't work with Elysium. I would want a ton of science, but how do we get there? You know, like, social capital will be good income. The thing is though that brain machine interfaces can only be used on like a fraction of the worlds if we get all of those, like Genesis cells, FlexiFab, integrated manufacturing techs, right? Yeah, not on the bot world, not on the ore world. Basically food worlds, that's it. I mean, still that's okay, I guess. And I guess things producing chips as well, right? Could use a brain machine interface, but everything else can't. So I might want to skip out on it and on that. So we go for gene adjustment early. Try to get tier 2 techs, tier 3 techs, like integrated manufacturing. But just being gene adjustment only in the start, in the early game, might mean that we don't have the money early game to actually get to the late game. That's sort of the hard part. We might need to use some brain machine interface because those make lots of money. Or like culture hubs. Probably culture hubs over brain machine interface, I would imagine. Like you would get 35% more trade income with the culture hub. And it would send it to culture, and it would help like make things successful and prosperous. It did don't know really which one we want. But like there's a really good way of making money in social capital here. That's like lots more money than we had last time already by itself. Because that makes money, right? Like it makes a lot of money. You'd be surprised how much money you can make with it. Can we like sneak that? No, we can, but we've been giving up all the others, so we'll take the full. Alright, I'm not sure that that's... Actually, our last sector, right, we had too many forge worlds in it, which sort of... Like we got few abilities to make colonies. Okay, that's not the best either. Alright, this looks better. We got some kind of two-way trade thing set up here. I think we want colony here, maybe? Maybe on water here, though. Is that all two-way trade with you? Where else would the water go, though? Maybe we get freeze-resistant bots here later, and the other alternative would be something like this. Where are the food at? One of these two, right? Either like this, or the other way around. Like surely... Like that, or the other way around as well. It depends, right? I think we plop this colony and would check which one I want. Although, does it help us in any way? No, it doesn't. We can just scan immediately. Okay. Like, I want to be able to use the both of them, right? Do I scan for just this one? I think so, because I want to know what that is desperately. Okay, that... Does that change things? Like, we could... Like, which one is the colony, right? That's the thing. All of these were the colonies. Oh, this would need biomatter. That's like the crux, right? And this would take a biomatter and produce a food, and then this would take a bot. And this would output there. Sure, right? And then we could, like, I don't know, like something like this maybe. I could get a two-way trade. Like, well, it's the water can also go somewhere, right? That's the thing if I do it this way. But then we don't get this 4-bear ruin. What a choice here, right? Oh, this sort of setup. This won't get water. This won't get biomatter either. It might want to get the people from somewhere else. So we can get the in-between connection. Yeah, then the goods are gonna have to come from here. I mean, sure, that's fine, right? It does enable this, right? It does enable access to this as well. Do we get like robots into all things? Okay. Yeah, alright, we'll start with this. And that's a two-way trade to start off with. Do I start off with a two-way trade? We could not take the money. We might get a mission for it. Costs us a bit of income. But I might also get a mission for this. I might also get a mission for robots. This is the most income we can get. We should take it. Yeah, this is unfortunate, right? We'll get some more two-way trades though. First though, let's go ahead and grab this. A warehouse, okay. Good money. See, in between connection we might want. I want to check out if we can get a colony. Yeah, there is. Right. Either one of these two. Sure, we can do this. It's all obstructed, of course. We can get the people for the robots. And that's what counts. Not how we can get the two-way trades though. You can only make food. You can make water and become a two-way trade here. Well, then what do we do here? Like, I can do that, but it'll get stuck for a while if I did that. Like, maybe we don't go for this in-between connection. We just satisfy it with this one. This will enable the two-way trade right away. And that's a very cheap connection too. And you know, this is... I guess it's obstructed, but sure, right. There's good access to this as well, if I want to. Not over here, but... You can get a colony, you can get a two-way trade. That's a second two-way trade, right? And then if I send in that, yeah, that completes both missions. There you go. Do we take? There's 8 and 8, right? It's like 16. Yeah, it's like. We'll take the bolts here just because it's gonna make the asteroid so much more valuable. At 36. It does mean we get to pay the 8 here, so we don't get the income. But it completes both of the missions. And we still get 35 here. Yeah, we can get like colonize 8 more planets here. Can we get a forge world to successful easily? I mean, I guess so, right? But making 5 two-way trades, I guess will take longer than colonizing 8 different types, right? I guess that's the thing we want to do then. It's like, if I want to keep going, I think we need to take... Do we... This is like 9 income, it could be much more than 35 over time. I'll like skip here. We'll also need to build science at some point, but currently we don't have the income to sustain to build any sort of science whatsoever, but that'll change. I'm sure that will change actually. So we got this planet over here that will produce all these boxes for us. I might want to wait with that. Connection is 11. I like the full value from that though. Like all we need is another output here, right? And then we got the successful forge world. Are we going to get that? That's the main question, right? Isn't it? That is not it. No, it could provide an input. There you go. There's the output. That's in range as well, right? Yeah, it is. It looks like it. Expensive connections, right? Well, we'll get there. I like the ability to make food here as well. We could colonize this. There's your food. That's the thing. Now send in the box. We get the successful forge world to the silted. Now the Dendra wants us to colonize more planets, right? Have I colonized a swamp yet? I have not. That would be a robot, but it would cut the connection here. And this would be a robot that does not do such a thing. It would also be out of range, but it would be a robot. For you guys. We got a swamp. We don't have a jungle yet, so I could do this. Which will be terrible aside from not being able to use the food. Which would be a bit of a remiss. Is there a better alternative? Like, I would need a colony up here of some description, really. Which we do not have access to, it seems. We can make water here, right, for lots of places if we had people. It's the whole thing. We're going to need to build a colony in like an annoying spot. I wonder what I seem to be able to do here. Guess it's gonna have to be a jungle world of some description. This costs 20, right? We just get access to some science, right? Because we're at 15 plants, right? This would be a great time to build a lab. If we had a way to make more than like 1 or 2 science, it would be awesome. But it doesn't seem like there's that, right? There's an ice ball there. We cannot mineralize it later though. There's like the ability to get 3 minerals here, but there's no extra water for this one. If there was, it'd be awesome, but there isn't. I should know about this plant though. Let's find out what that is. Huh. Yeah, that's a bit problematic, isn't it? If I had water for you, that would be sort of... what I would be really interested in. I feel like Sulfid. Oh, you know what I do? I'm gonna make a robot lab. Also, we have these as well, the slip relays, which I could use to connect something that is too far away as well. Just like in general, right? But we have those slip relays. I haven't used them yet, but like preserving them is a neat little trick. For example, I could use them to connect these two together, right? Get us to January, we get the prosperity here. And more importantly, we get this lab. Which right now takes 2 humans, right? But, you know, I could upgrade it further quite easily. And then it will take even more stuff. So that's nice. 2 humans, 2 bots, right? One over here. And I could even be persuaded to attach this here as well. And we'll get this one as well. And that one. We could go to October. To not pay the penalty too much. No, more bots. And then I could even add more bots if I wanted to. I don't know though. Like that seems a bit iffy though, because it's like trying to get bots here is going to be difficult if I use the human from there. Like this connection here and this connection here is just cheap, right? Well, paying 20 for that is a bit much. Though we're effectively playing 12 here, paying 12 here as well, right? This one we can't get more than 6 for, but there's one we can get more value out of anyway, so, you know, as well as here, right? We're paying extra by using those asteroids early. That is a thing that does matter. This is a remnant, I've already built one, right? That's also a thing. Like just getting some water And biometrics, a biometer lab would be good too. Maybe down here, right? I think we'll just go and colonize. Like, we could get an extra year of value already. I don't need 2 years of value. One's okay. It's plan number 7. Trying to get successful worlds, right? There's another jungle there, but that's not what I want. Already got mineral, already got swamp. You can get an arid. It's like an arid up there. Doesn't really do anything though by itself. We got ocean yet? Yeah, we do. Forges as well. Yeah, we got those. So which ones can we still do? We can still do arid. Arid and earth-like. Are there even earth-likes in the sector? I don't see any. It's just arid and earth-like. We don't have any of those. Also just scan to find one. Like up here it seems like it wouldn't be. Yeah. I guess it's like this connection. This one can be connected in like via a relay, and then we solve you. That's not really what I'm interested in though. Like the Dender mission gives us 4. There's an Earth-like. What are we going to make here? I would like a Gaia world just for the ability to get a big lab. I don't know if that's too greedy. But I would like more science. So we can actually get those techs. Don't want freeze resistant bolts. Maybe? Like there's like one here we can use. There's one here as well. Can make food as well out of it, but nah. Yeah, maybe that's not really what I want. Anyway, this is gonna give us 4 science and 40 credits, which is sort of big. Okay, 3 import hubs and 6 chips. That seems much more reasonable. Okay, we can get a culture hubs. That isn't really good. We can get this though, which is going to make stupid amounts of money. The thing is, the only places where we can build it are the places where we don't want to flexible fabricate and all that sort of stuff. Aren't many, like this. There's also something to be said for trying to get Elysium eventually. Well, over here, for example, we've already got ore available for it. We've got chips available nearby. We've got bots available nearby. We've got green stuff. It's like everything that it would need. Yeah, it is, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it is. So, no water, I suppose. There's only water needed. Which, there's some here, right? It would need like not a relay, but yeah, they need a relay for this as well, so we're going to get something like relays if you want to do that. But this does make the most sense for making money. Like for example, here we can go for 7 to 12. There's like 5 income right there. And I guess here as well, from 9 to 15 is another 6 income. It just makes so much money that it makes so much sense to do. But I gotta be careful, like, what are we building where? Right, because we can't, like, we want these projects as well. Those food plants are easy though, those can always get it without much hassle. But like, this one needs a Genesis cell to get water in here, right, later. Also going to need additional humans around here somewhere for the lab. But yeah, like I can make bots here, right? So that's a gimme. I can make goods here, which maybe, right? I guess, right? So But it's also a question of there's 2 more boxes, but there's also 8 science. Just getting that tech, right, could also become key to making money. Because getting that tech more quickly gets access to this stuff more quickly, and that, you know, those are the big things, right? Getting projects, more money. That's all there is to it, right? And or science, right? We could build a lab here with chips. It's like 3 different chip locations if I want. Got really difficult on it, but we wouldn't want to have water, which is a bit iffy. We would not have water, but I mean, this should probably be a colony just for the access to the ruins that it's going to give us. I'm a bit... I want to check out what this is. For the off chance... Yeah, we're 1 late. That's annoying. I was hoping we could get access to gene adjustment with it, but we don't. Like, do I want to... There's this, but... Yeah, if I guess I could... This doesn't need to be a box, because we could make a robot somewhere else. I just want to make some more money. Like, this makes 8 income. It's so much income. I'll regret it later, sure, but I want the gene adjustment. 76 income. And then economic zones as well, probably. So let's go ahead and make some mechanized harvest. Because that is 12 income. And then we'll try to make a colony here. Oh, please have at least 1 of some description. Oh, this might be bad. Well, no, it's not, because we can use this one. We will just do that. And I'll take the... No, we don't do that because we take the 40 first. Because that allows me to science more quickly. There's a human, we get a biomatter, and a biomatter, and a biomatter. Right, that's another 5 science. There's just like this connection, but okay. How are you doing? Minus 4%? Okay, we need to solve you now. How do we do that? Well, I wanted it. Oh, yeah. We can't. Not anymore with like this being used. Which I really wanted a lab here, and just not being offered any humans is a bit disappointing, isn't it? I tried to scan 3 times, there's no humans here. This is about as much as we can get. We need like import hubs, right? Which would normally usually mean colonies of some sort. Although I'm not so sure, like we need some food here if I wanted to do this. And there isn't any. I mean, we could get an infraway and get lucky, right? It's okay to try. We can get a habitat. I've seen this one before, right? We can get like humans into money, which is alright. We can get a habitat. Just humans. Get it here, it will be humans. That's like not really good motivator for that. It's just like 39, right? Humans and the money is a good one if we only had more humans to be able to get around here. Oh, we can make you prosperous? Yeah, that's That's really nice. It makes another ton of income, mostly because each robot here counts like duplicate, right? No more things right now. Lack of water here, lack of food here is going to be a problem. $22 for this. Ephorians. We're not getting near that though. Lack of food as well. They control, but no. It shouldn't maybe taking freeze resistant bots at the start, right? I can't take them anymore now though. It's too late. Oh, well, you got a solution. There's water here. Get food in there, that would work. Yes, it's the things again, right? It'd still be okay, but it wouldn't be great. We get this sort of thing, but then that doesn't go anywhere. You get this as well, but it'll be hard to fit a lab in there. So nearly impossible. I think it with the human from here, but this one's then just sending its human only into the lab. Not getting anything, no food, no water, no nothing. And this is also like kind of in the corner, right? So far away from like where I'm actually making more of my ores. Making a lot here. I'm trying to build science here. Trying to, right? Not necessarily succeeding. Like 5 there, 4 there, right? Trying to like get an efficient set of things. Where's my, like, it's so spread out, right? Is there no area with like more concentrated planets? I feel like there should be an area with that somewhere near here. Some description. Oh, we can't. Oh, that's good. Is it? Eventually I'll be able to sneak that in there as well. Unless I output there, but we'll make 2 more things here, right? But the idea might be we get a bot, make 2 more things, make lots of food out of it, and the food can go into an Earth-like or something, and you get another human. I'm just sort of thinking, right? We should do this, no matter what. Let's... it's obstructed. Oh. So too long, right? There's no other direction to send the stuff in, though. Do I want to... Maybe I want to not make a box here? I doubt it. Like, we could just compose scarcity and like really get a ton of things. And yeah, I do want to make Genesis cells there. That just makes too much sense. Economic zones as well. Like, we need like loads of science. It's another thing. Right, now that doesn't do anything. But it would after I connect things together. I can also take wave augmentation instead. Like, do I need this tech? Right? Can't I get sleep replacement later? Like wave augmentation, like if I can get like this connection in, for example, that would be good. Or that's another good one. There's like a couple of those that we could get potentially. Is that like the only one? Like it's slightly out of range, right? Yeah, not even too far, but. Like no other things we can wave augmentation. It's like also slightly out of range. I guess it's okay to take, but we're going to get relays anyway. Might as well go for economic zones. This is cheaper though, that's the thing. Save the 7 science. Or if it doesn't do anything, there's no point to it. The import hubs, right? I go for this. Which allows me to upgrade this. It's 5 income to get upgrade that. That's only 3. That's just 9 income, right? That's what we're leaving on the table. But you know, we can get like legendaries later with that. So that's why I'm leaving that. Now that. Does that connect? Because if it doesn't, yeah, right. Then the tech is fine again because we get more science, then the tech's worth it. We can use it to make science. It's okay. I believe this one will go to -8 and can't do any much about it. That seems fair. Alright. Could make water here as well. Like if we could do that, then we can get Genesis cells here. We could even do water lab as well. Make water, right? Have you make water? The goal would be to get like I am as well. So we can't make chips happen. The lack of food here is so frustrating though. Why are you out of range? That is no food. That is obstructed by the tiniest amount, right? And this is gonna be obstructed too. Yeah, it's just like one of those things, right? Where you're just not allowed to have food. Okay, that's nice and all, but it's no... This will make it good and then send that in there. That's fine, right? This one's kind of sort of stuck. But sure, right. I could do that, but then that blocks this off. There's no better way of doing that. Doesn't appear to be. We're already making biometal lab. How can I get there without blocking off my ability to send water? Right? That is a good question. Anyway, can we like somehow make some additional chips here? Because this would be a great chip lab, right? Some way, I guess. Maybe not. Maybe there's connections in between. Free habitat, huh? We have the food for it, then we can put it here. And get like 2 chip and chip. Although, you know, right. Is that to be considered as well? I mean, it's maybe here, right? Where we can do it. Just like the 1 chip though. Trying to do a chip lab is sort of difficult when you've only got 1 chip. And you can do this into a chip as well. And you got like a chip and a chip as well. And here too. Like a swamp here and like... I guess I could do mineral on this side then. I think I could get a mineral and a mineral. It's like 3 science. Like the worst idea, I think. I like not getting anywhere with regards to the upgrades, are we? No, we are not. I like our food there is such a pain. There's no solution to it that's easy though. Like none at all. That'll work very well. No way to do it. Aside from the obvious. Let's build a water lab here anyway. Just don't care about the fact that we're sort of floating that a bit. And the fact that we're cutting off access to the warehouse. And then, you know, that's available eventually. And this will just float for a while. TIM. Sure, that does make money. Not a whole lot, but it does. You get access to like Genesis cells and FlexiFab, right? If only we could get the that's trade number 2. There's also the ability to do that. It's caught in between, right? Because it gives us a double trade. Show fine, right? I don't know if I should even build this at all. Then if we aren't getting any trades out of it though, like we want those 3, right? This doesn't do anything for that mission. That makes a little bit of money, I suppose. Neither here nor there though. I like chips in both. If we can somehow fiddle a chip lab in here, that would be... Right. Let's not do this, like we can make lots of money and make a chip lab at the same time. It'll be expensive, but I think it'll be worth it. The idea would be to put that here, right? And then we could build a science lab here and send in chips. Like 3 times. We also got like science for that. There's 5 science there. Which that ain't bad. Like a convoluted way of making science, but it works. I don't know how we're going to make ore or like goods for this. I would imagine like making it here would make sense, so we can just get the infra way for it. Just getting the food for this would be so good, right? But there's like no way to do it. It's not that easy anyway. I'm getting access to this as well, right? I mean, I could gamble on some things, but I don't know if that's smart. I could gamble on making food here, I suppose. Not such a huge, not a huge deal, right, to gamble on that. To try to find a colony in the corner. And it would unlock Fluxy Fab. If I unlock Fluxy Fab, I can instantly do this mission right now. That makes just too much sense. We also make lots of money, right? Yeah. Alright. An ocean to... Oh, now we can get those discounts. 10 food's a bit much. Let's get 7 chips. Ocean to Prosperous, right? Should be this. No, not that one. That's... Or that. Oh my god, this is... Oh, there's no good ocean, so that's... Huh. That's going to be problematic, isn't it? Well, we're going to start with this as well. To send there for another 6 income. The income from this is so much, right? There's another one there. And there is a vault that can be made here, which I will send into the lab. Which still, there's also mixed income, right? Because it's already sending out goods into both directions. Like, look at that, right? Flexible fabrication, just making tons of money. And we're making 20 science, right? This is getting there. It's getting up there. It's just maybe a bit too slow to really, really, really get high score. Because the lack of food here, right? This is the main problem. If we had food here, we would have gotten way more science way earlier. We just don't have it. Which that feels bad, doesn't it? Also, you are, yeah. That is another little thing we've got that I can't solve. You need lots of microchips as well for things. But we can get them in here as well, right? This is like, sure, we can do that. Not 30, we can get 2 more income. It's like tons of this stuff though, and it's like nowhere to use it, which is a bit... you could get some food out of it, that would be great, but you can't make food out of chips, is the thing. We can make food here. So there you go, right? The one we really want is Dender, which we won't get. So we'll get the Genesis cells, and then we'll get the Elysium, but we need the Dender to be a level, but they just want us to build 10 food, which is too much. And this area, like, sure, right, we can make stuff here, but this needs prosperity, which needs... Well, we can get water here, making you successful. That's 2 partners, but we can't get the 3rd. That could be a partner, I suppose, if it had another input and another output. Right? We need an arid, really. That's what we're getting at. that is not... Oh, wait. We got Genesis cells. And that would work. Kinda... I guess we'll get relays anyway as well, right? We don't have the science to do all of this, is also a problem. There's no easy way out of that one. I mean, Genesis cells will help here as well, right? Allowing this connection to be made for an additional, I don't know how much, but quite a bit of science, right? And it can, you know, we can connect that. We can pre-connect that actually. We can also pre-connect that. And I guess this as well, although it might be too expensive for what us lose. It'll become prosperous. Will I make you into... I don't think so. So I will upgrade you. Will I be... Yeah, I will. I don't think I'll be making a Elysium here. I will make an Elysium here, but I have to pick and choose, right? I might want to make one here as well. Like it's got bolts and things. It'll have water too, potentially anyway. Like setting it there, right? It'll have bolts. It won't have chips. But maybe I could get some in some way. This one's also open on this side still, right? So that one's okay. That one's not even ready yet. This one's not even ready yet. So we're fine. Okay. Anything else we might want a machine interface over here? No. I want to Genesis cells that. So yeah, there's no other things to be gotten. It's a lot of money, which is not ideal. Any colonies? There's that, right? I don't want to be doing that though, because I might need like lots of chips. In fact, I want to build this one into a prosperous world as well. I might want to do that. So it won't be too hard. I'll just need like the chips and stuff, right? Okay, the inputs and outputs are going to be difficult though. So are we going to get this one water? I can't. So it won't have enough partners is the thing. Maybe you could get one, but you can make ore here, but that doesn't do anything. You can make a robot here, and then this one could upgrade. You're missing out on second water here, water back there, right? Get the goods back. What's a robot going to do though? Nothing. Might as well be making a chip then for it. Oh, that doesn't do anything either. Just difficult, right? Range issues then. Take the 18, I think. Got another 56 there as well, right? To be considered. Let's got another one here too. I want to just drive or something, right? But I don't know how we get in oceans to prosperous like this. That's the main issue. I want to look if there's a way to access this. It kind of is. I think there's like a... It's like here we could do it with. Guess I showed right. Enlightenment. I do not think that's a smart move. We'll just get more money. Huh. It's like sure. There's like an ocean here, but getting it all the way to Prosperous will take too long. Can make water, can make humans out of that. There's like this ocean here as well. If we can get relay. I think we get Genesis cells first though, because it's like so good. Like here. 5 more income like that, and a Prosperous. Right, even more, it's like 19 income just like that. The craziness, right? And 5 income there as well. And I could even send it back, making an extra 17 income. Right, just look at the amount of stuff we're making here. That is good. Alright. It just is so good. Okay, that's ready for you. Could make more boxes for it as well if I want to. Too expensive though. I could take the 80 at this point and connect that in. No, do the 16 here and then take 81 as well. The idea would be, oh, you know, you get just extra stuff. An extra 81 credits, and then that should be enough to get another good in here. Should then help the prosperity even further, right? Maybe even need sleep replacement. But I would like to get Elysium. I also like to get these missions done at some point, but we're kind of stuck on them, right? Getting the ocean to Prosperous is kind of like, right, how am I going to do that? So once we've got our kind of, well, I guess we got like these, right? It's just going to be kind of a thing we do. Well, I guess I don't want to connect that because it's going to be in the way then. I can still get the 81 though, because I got 155 income and I want to improve it. It's like, how do I... Okay. And no robot for it, of course. And had the scan because... Oh, okay, well that's just gonna be stuck. I went to Vast as well, which is hurting too. Do we make biomatter here so we can Genesis cells into water and then two-way trade there? Looks good. There's no extra ore. But yeah, like, I finally get slipstream relay, which like this, right? It's been a thorn in my side for so long. We finally get to solve it. So awesome. Alright. Even get to solve it further. Prosperous, right? Here you go. Massive amounts of money. I'll put this over here. Prosperity. We got an old app already? We don't. Why not build one? Are you missing water everywhere? Yes. That's like a huge issue in this area. No way to solve it though. So how are we gonna deal with this mess? Well, the Genesis cells are good. They'll allow me to get water. Which will allow me to get robots. I think it's gotta be robots. Is your like microchip, right? Like the cells that they go like, yeah, make more microchips, make more micro. Like, I don't want to make stupid amounts of microchips, but I guess, right? There's like 2 more. There's like an additional human there that we can use. We can just immediately send it out, right? How are we doing here? We're doing okay, but got 25 science. Not a low amount, certainly. I can send out a food if I want. Habitat would have been nice for this, but... Alright, I wanted to do this because this is kind of an area where we can do great things. If I just build this one bot here, we can connect all the way over. We get the both things in there. We get the flexi fab this, and we get to connect it to both ends. That one connection made us so much money. 169 to 187, right there. So yeah, do we have the ability to make this? I think we do, right? Oh, probably, right? Like, with like a bit of help. 33. I'll just connect another asteroid, I think. Why though? Or might it be better to try to squeeze this in? It might be too tight, right? It is. This thing's too fat. Alright, we'll take another asteroid then. A bunch of places where we could use humans here, but both are -8 anyway. Alright, what we get? Access to Elysium projects? Although maybe Dender missions will allow me to just... We need more chips for the... for this piece of annoyance, right? Like, sure, I could make those, but like it would cost me dearly. There's no real way of making them any easier, right? Because I don't want to be making chips is the thing. It's like the last thing I want to make. But you know what? Just throw out another chip production world, right? It's like, don't even care. We're just throwing it out there, and we're just gonna sort of go around this thing that's in the way. I'm just gonna leave it there, and it's gonna cost us 2 happiness, and it's not. Yeah, this is what I really want. I guess we can. I don't know, but yeah, we can do 8 different resources. 2 prosperous plants. Like I could have done that. I've done that like 4 times already, right? Which is just more than that, I think, but. Like 2 more imports. One more import and export. Lots of things that would pop it, but I'm trying to get a discount on the tech that will allow me to do that. Like I'm seeing areas to make things prosperous, but those are not the ones I want. It doesn't help. Because you need a neighbor. What about this one? 5 out of 6, 2, 3. Oh yeah, there we go. Found it. Okay, so this is where I want to go because that is 2 prosperous plants, just like that. Like I want to get more of those missions, right? Missions that are actually easy. But now we can get finally a dinner discount, which I should have gotten like so many times ago. Like look, instant Elysium, right? Just like that. Plop down one here as well, why not? Like 2 culture outputs here, like one can go in here, there you go, prosper. What about this one? I mean, yeah, right, if we send $260 good enough? I'll find out, right? I'll send that. And then I can just... It's even worth building, even in the final year. That's kind of funky as well. So here we had a plan too. I just send all of those, and then send a robot. There we go. And with that, we'll get a prosperous here too. And then get manufactured luxury to make, well, you know, things. Okay. There were some others where we could. There's this one here where this one needs water. Right, I could get it from here. There's your water. Now it needs ore and a microchip. And that's all up here, right? But it's kind of hard to get at. Like I could go either infraspace or manufactured luxury the last year. The difficult part is going to be getting a colony up. I think I've got it. We'll get those 8 resources, but like getting like 2 legendaries just like that is sort of, that's really cool, isn't it? Right, and you already, I'm going to give you an upgrade. Not you. Is that worth building? Not really, right? Because it won't. This one won't even get there, right? This is that for the 10 income. Actually worth, right? And these don't. These count for export focus too, right? It's just that we're like bleeding all these right at the edges. We're just not really caring about them. We made them to make science like this one as well, right? It's like we have like 28% worth of resource shortages, happiness loss, which is the bit much. Maybe don't build that connection first. I think we built this one first because it's a Slipway trade. Go. The goal would be to, yeah, this is obstructed, but you know, whatever. We're going to send that in here and we're going to upgrade you with manufacturing. And there we go, another prosperous thingamabob world. That's easy successful. I don't know which ones I want here. I would imagine that food is still needed, yeah. Just send it out. Two-way trades, forge worlds to prosperous. Yeah, no, we don't have the time for it. Can't get you to prosperous though. It's like I would have loved to get this one to prosperous too, but it needs like 2 imports and exports. It just doesn't have the ability to do that, right? Like it just takes too much time. We got like one more like relay thing we can do. Don't get me wrong, the relays have been practically super awesome. The lack of water here has been annoying. We got an ocean here, right? We get 1, 2, 3. And it's like go, 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 right? Get like 3 water out of there and get like 3 prosperous plants. Just like that. Well, the chips here, like, are also kind of useless. But how to make them? Because the silver wanted more chips and more chips and more chips, and it's like, I couldn't. What's that? Well, you could do that, but I could also just get manufactured luxury. It'll probably get us more happiness in the end. Look at the money we're making, right? We're not even having sleep replacement. If we're out a couple more years, then, you know, like 2 more years would be needed here to really capitalize on things. We couldn't get the science started quickly enough to really go for it. But yeah, that's good stuff though. We're doing quite well. You had some source of... Wait, I can upgrade you, right? We send out a robot and the thing. Just need a chip. Well, wouldn't you know? I think we can get another... Like, right near the end. We can get another... we need water. I sent out the water over there. Can I undo this? When did I do this? I think too long ago. I shouldn't have done this. So we could have had the water. And now it takes too much time to build the water. So close, right? Because we would have made more culture here, and then it would have been able to upgrade you. Or not you, but you as well as probably this one as well, which would have sent out more things in here as well. It's one thing short, right? It just needs the water, which you can't get. Well, good try, right? We got 3 of them though. 3 legendaries. Feels nice. Okay, I think the best thing we can do is this. Making 2% happiness. We had some bad missions, which have obstructed us quite a bit. But we still get a pretty okay score of 26255. Also, we have a very low mission score of only 98. For like something that got this far, it's sort of 4900 Empire. How much happiness do we get? 143. Yeah, we got like 7,000 points from export focus. So that's kind of big. Would non-gene adjustment and taking freeze resistant boss have been better? I don't know, maybe. There were a few occasions where it could have been good. A wave walk definitely paid off. I really wish we could have gotten that food in though. Like that would have just made so much. Like, that would have made a huge difference, I think. I think that would have made the difference of getting a whole additional tech. Because I assumed that was in range, but it's not.